Hi, Debbie speaking, and I'm about to read you my blog published today on the 27th of January 2014, part 1, the day before we travel back to New Zealand. Yesterday we arose early. Keith and I walked down to the Marina while the others drove to save taking 2 cars. Beautiful day ahead of us as we boarded the Great Adventures Catamaran, heading out to spend the day on Green Island, which is part of the Great Barrier Reef. Sea spray, wind, the threat of a small shower, heaps of people laughing and chattering in their own languages, children doing their children's stuff, like tantrums, tears, laughter and curiosity. All was part of the great time we had there and back, and while we were on the island. The first thing I looked for when we arrived was to find an underwater camera for the 2 youngsters, through eavesdropping on their conversation on the boat about the existence of such a thing. And sure enough, I was right at the head of the queue to the first shop, with 2 cameras under my arm waiting for them to open at 9:30 a.m. When they eventually opened up, I also found that this was where our people should be getting their snorkeling gear, so as soon as I made my purchase, I trotted out to where they were sitting, to drag them back to the counter to be served before the hundreds of others who were behind me. Saved everyone an hour of queuing up. Breakfast was next on the agenda, however. Everywhere we went, their hours were from 11 a.m. onwards. I got quite disgruntled about the shops by this time, because the first ferries were arriving at 9 a.m. And this is where you click the link to get to part 2 of my blog. And I'll talk to you shortly.